Hey guys, happy Friday Eve. Kids are playing. I've got dinner started, so I figured I'd take the opportunity to put on some makeup and feel a little bit better today. Man, I'm still feeling a little backwards with this phone, not even gonna lie. Like I can't, I'm so used to the camera being on the other side and not this side, so it's kind of, I'm still getting used to it. But like I said, the kids are off doing their own thing, so I'm just like, yeah, mom time. Hey girl, hey, hope you're having a good day. Let's do something with this mop before I go live. When in doubt, do the Trunchbull. That's what I say. So y'all about to see my Trunchbull bun. How's y'all's day going? Man, I have been on my feet from the time I got up this morning. I've already got laundry started and dinner started and the kids had breakfast, and I'm like, yeah, I'm on it this morning. Ay, ay, ay. So mama's gonna take a chill pill and chill out, do some makeup. And you know, just as soon as I go live, I see that there's something on my shirt. Mom life. There is always something on my shirts, man. Okay, bad thing is I was trying to go live like an hour ago because I got all this stuff done like an hour ago, and just as soon as I set my phone up in the tripod and I'm like, okay, let's do it, my phone's like, psych, system update. I'm like, okay, so nothing really has gone according to my plan today, but everything's been done, so at least that's good. All right, so I'm putting a little bit of moisturizer on my skin. That's a little bit dry, but I like to put moisturizer on my skin before I put on makeup, just so my skin is extra oodly soft when I put on my makeup, and it stays hydrated. So I'm one of those people that tends to dry out during the day, so let's take care of that. A little bit of lip conditioner. If you don't have this, you need this. This is like, I don't know, I've told my sister-in-law, it's like chapstick on steroids. It really is. Alright, so I'm gonna use a little bit of primer. This tube of primer has lasted me almost 5 months, and it's still got some in there. I'm like, yes, you don't need a whole lot. Hi, hope y'all are having a good day. Happy Friday Eve. Y'all, I'm so ready for the weekend. I'm not even gonna lie. Husband's supposed to be off. Supposed to be. Fingers crossed, y'all. But supposed to be off work this weekend. And I'm gonna chill out. Not even gonna try to do anything except try to get some of these worksheets printed. I was trying to get all of my kids' schoolwork printed and organized and ready for next school year by the time we start. And then I'm like, that's a lot. I'm homeschooling 3 kids this year. I'm starting my youngest in pre-K. So that's 3 kids, 180 days worth of school for all 3 of them. That's just a lot to try to get done by August. I don't even think teachers that work in schools have the whole year planned out, like right then, you know what I'm saying? So like when they first start school. So I'm trying to cut myself a little bit of a break instead of just trying to like go all the time. I need to slow down. I don't know how to slow down. That's the bad part. I'm like the friggin' Energizer Bunny without energy. I'm serious. Okay, so I put on a little bit of eyeshadow primer. A little goes a long way with this stuff. I've actually had this, I want to say since October when I started Farmasi, and I still have a lot. Alright, so I'm coming in with the concealer stick, brand new stick. Came out April 1st. And y'all, it's amazing. It is just amazing. It's so creamy and smooth. And for those of you that have like drier skin, it's a little bit more moisturizing than the other concealer. Ever since I started using my skincare a little bit more routinely, I've quit trying to like go in the mirror and just nitpick my face. There, I need to squish it. and just leaving it alone, man, my face is thanking me. I'm like, my freaking skin is starting to clear up. I'm amazed. I'm so happy because I'm always one of those people that my skin looks clear until you get like up in a mirror, and then you can start seeing like little bitty bumps, and I'm like, ugh. But those are going away, and I'm like, yeah. Give a girl good skincare and she's content for a while. That makeup, oh my gosh, I love makeup. And there's some people, you know, just don't particularly like makeup. That's okay. It's to each their own. But a bomb skincare will make you feel just as confident if you're not one of those makeup people. Like good skin. Because what do people see when they, you know, when they look at you? Your skin. I know that sounded so awkward, like that. What was it? That it had a documentary about it. The guy that collected skin or whatever. That sounded so weird. But it's, you know, healthy skin is the best skin. Hopefully, if hubby's off work this weekend, I can get out of the house. Like, I have a license now, but I want to go driving. Like, it still scares me, and I still don't want to drive with the kids in the car. I don't feel that I'm ready to start driving with the kids in the car. And that's okay. Rather be safe than sorry. That's what I tell the kids all the time. Better safe than sorry. And they're like, I am so tired of hearing you say that. I'm like, it's true though. Okay. I figured out the colors I want to go ahead and do for my eyeshadow. So let's go ahead and do brows, and then we'll get right on into eyeshadow. Because that's the... it takes me the longest to do my eyeshadow. Like everything else is like, zoop. Except for my eyeshadow. My cats. Oh my gosh, y'all. We decided to go to PetSmart the other day and pick up a bag of catnip. Because my kids have never seen the cats have catnip before. So they're like, let me get the cats catnip. Let me give them catnip. I'm like, okay. You know, it's making y'all laugh and it's funny. But now the kids are up in their playroom after getting the cats all jacked up on catnip. And so they're just sliding across the floor. That's why I kind of miss living in a house with mostly carpet. Not even gonna lie, I miss having carpet. That way if the cats got riled up, at least you didn't hear them across the floor. It's like nails on a chalkboard, hearing their nails slide across the floor. I'm just like, it drives me insane. And my husband got tired of me having to get up like 5 to 50 times a night, because I like to shut my door at night when I go to sleep. My cats don't particularly like it. So they'll sit at the door hollering almost all night long. So he invested in like $7 and got me a daggone cat door for my bedroom. I'm like, you know you're going to have to cut a hole in the door. He's like, yeah, but it keeps you from having to get up and maybe you can get some sleep. I'm like, hallelujah. I need sleep. I was talking to my mom yesterday and I'm like, I'm lucky if I get 4 hours of sleep a night. Lucky, really lucky. Ever since this virus stuff started, and I've been working more on my business because I've been like really focused lately, that I haven't really been able to talk to my mom very much. So she called me last night and I was on the phone with her for like 2 hours. I'm like, whoa. Like, whoa. I didn't even realize that we had been on the phone for 2 hours until I'm like, oh, I need to get my kids in the bed. And Allison, she's usually, my youngest is usually the one that will fight me on bath time. So I didn't think anything of it. So last night I'm like, all right, let's go brush your teeth, excuse me, and let's get ready for bed. She's like, mama, I need a bath first. I'm like, oh my gosh. So by the time I got her a bath and got her settled down, it was like 30 minutes past bedtime. I'm like, child, sleep. I'm tired. But it was worth it. Be able to talk to my mom for a little while. Mother's Day is coming up, and I have not the foggiest idea what I'm planning on doing for her. If I order anything now, it probably won't get there by Sunday. Like, even if I stopped my live, went to the mail, the post office, put something in the mail for her, it wouldn't get there in time. Especially since the mail's starting to slow down a little bit with the virus. Oh man, we're having issues with our mail people. Like, I love our regular mail guy because he's on his stuff, like on it. But the past couple days, we've had a different mail person come in. We've been getting other people's mail, our mail. We're like praying, please don't go deliver it somewhere else, because they've been delivering mail with the same number, and it's like my address is, well, I'm not going to tell you my address, but it's very similar to what they're dropping off on my porch, and we're having to get the mail and take it to the people that it belongs to. My kids and my husband, and they're like, I wonder what's in it. It's not ours. We're not opening it. There's some people that get stuff delivered to them that's not theirs, and they'll go open it. Oh, it got delivered to me. It's mine. I'm not one of those people. Because I have had, stuff get delivered to the wrong place, and I never see it again. Or never see it. Like, I had a pair of shoes. I ordered boots for my birthday one year, and they got delivered to the wrong address. I was on the phone with the post office for like 3 hours. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, where's my boots? Because back then I didn't have any cute fall winter boots, and I was really excited to get my boots. Luckily that time, the people that it got delivered to brought it to me. They're like, these are yours, da da da. But it's heavy. Can we at least know what's in there? I'm like, boots. I ordered me some boots for my birthday. My birthday is really close to Christmas. It's November 21st. So my birthday's really close to Christmas. So I get really skeptical on trying to order stuff online during the holiday season. I mean, I will, just because it's easiest to do. Like, online shopping is easiest for me. But I'm like, what about all the porch pirates and the mail that doesn't get delivered to the right places? When I do Christmas, I do good Christmas for my kids. We don't buy a lot of toys and stuff throughout the year. But for birthdays and Christmas, we do the thing. We just don't buy a whole lot during the year because we don't want them, just expecting us every time we go to the store. Oh, I'm going to get this toy this time. The older they get, the more expensive their taste gets. I'm like, y'all. Like, my oldest bonus daughter right now, she's wanting a Nintendo DS for her birthday. I'm like, I don't know. I really don't. I've been wanting one, but I don't want to get one and it get broke, because we did get her a tablet for Christmas, and it gets left on the floor, it's not getting taken care of. I'm like, I'm not spending that much for a DS for it to get stomped on. What are they, like $300 or something like that? Last time I looked, they were $300. And I about pooped my britches. I'm like, that's a daggone light bill. Why am I going to spend that much money on something you're going to leave on the floor? That'll give us lights for about a month. Now, I just found out that if we put our pool up, the fire department will come and fill it for us. And I'm like, shoot, yeah. Because we have a pool. Just need to get two, what are they called? The poles, the foundation poles, they got bent. And then we need to get like one bracket. I want my pool. I think it's going to cost like maybe $100 to fix it. I'm like, I'd rather spend $100 than buying like a new pool, $300, $400, $500 pool. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people that will make their stuff last. But we were lucky enough. A friend of ours was moving, and so she just like, here, you want this pool? Yeah. Yeah. Shoot. Bad thing is we don't really have anywhere in the backyard to put it because our yard does this. So we're gonna have to figure it out. And the only flat spot in our yard is right there next to my weeping willow tree. And I'm not having anything mess up my tree. I have always wanted a weeping willow tree, and by golly, I'm gonna have one. Ever since I was little and saw Pocahontas and that big old grandma weeping willow tree, I've loved them. Y'all, this eyebrow is just all kinds of catawampus. That's okay though. I'll work with it. You hear my cats? They are going insane. They're going catnip. It's kind of funny though, because we haven't bought catnip for our cats, any of these cats. It's just funny watching them. Their first reaction to catnip is hilarious. And then you got them some kitty treats. And so that's not all they want to eat now is kitty treats. Alright. I have one cat that's like super nervous. Like he's constantly running around trying to get away from the kids. I bought him some hemp oil off of Amazon. It's working pretty good. He's starting to calm down and actually let me come up to him and love on him. He won't let the kids come up to him, but he'll let me come up to him. I think what it was is when he was a kitten, the kids were so infatuated with having a kitten that they picked him up all the time. They would put him in like their baby doll strollers, and he would sit there and let them, push him around the house. Then, we moved, and I think he started getting nervous about the move, and ever since then, and them constantly messing with him, I think that's why he's so nervous all the time. But that hemp oil is helping big time. Matter of fact, the first time I ordered some, the description on the Amazon post said 4 cats. So I didn't think anything of it. Well, I get it in and I smell it. I'm like, that smells like peppermint. Cats can't have peppermint. It'll kill them. So I actually got to reading the ingredients and I'm like, well, there you go. It's got peppermint oil in it. So I actually had to order a whole nother bottle, and I did extensive research on this bottle. Like it's specifically, that's a tongue twister, but it's 4 cats. So he is doing wonderful now. That, another reason why he could be nervous, is holidays and stuff. We have the whole family here most of the time, and he don't like people. He is not a social cat. So, look at me, y'all. I'm sitting here talking about my cats on live like the crazy cat lady. But, I guess I am one. I got to talking to my mom last night about the Tiger King. And I was like, so what do you think? Do you think Carol Baskins did it? Yes, we both think that Carol Baskins fed her husband to a tiger. I mean, there would be no proof. I mean, unless you was digging through the tiger dookie. But by the time they actually figured out that he's not coming back, the evidence is gone. Honestly, I didn't even know until the Tiger King came out that there was actually people in the United States that had tigers in their backyard. I guess I'm just living under a rock. I mean, I really do think I live under a rock. I had no idea. Like, none. I had never even heard of it. I thought that the only time you would get to go see a tiger is in the zoo. I would like to go see a tiger. That would be pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to go right on into eyeshadow. I've been jabbering, trying to get my brows decent. Some days they're good, some days they're just there. Alright, so I'm going to be coming into the highlighter palette. You've got pink, gold, and this bronze color. It's used to fall out. But I'm going to use this bronze right here. I don't use it for highlight. I actually use it for eyeshadow because this highlight's a little bit darker than what I would prefer to use. So it's a good eyeshadow for me. And I'm going to put that right there in the crease. I'm going to build it on there because it is a light shade. But the good thing with makeup is it's buildable. You can always make it as dark or as light as you want it. I hear the kids coming out of the playroom. Allison's in there being all kinds of sassy. Hey guys, I'm live right now. Can y'all not be loud? Thank you. You're so cute. Huh? Yes, ma'am. That's one thing I will say about my kids. When they go off to visit other family or, you know, they talk to other adults. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes or no, sir. And people are like, wow, you know, you're doing a really good job. And I was like, from the time that they were little, I started teaching them their manners because I would hate to be, you know, getting a phone call about, oh, well, your kids were rude and this, that, and the other. You know, I'm teaching them to treat others how they want, well, treat, you know, other people how they would want to be treated, use their manners, you know, show respect. Little people are going to be the future of our world one day, so we got to teach them right. If you come in here and watch TV, you need to turn it down. And one time they came in here and was sitting there watching something on YouTube. It was their dance party stuff. And they ended up turning it a little too loud, and Facebook did not like that. I mean, I get it. I didn't own the rights to the music that was playing in the background. But I did tell the kids to be quiet, though. Sometimes you just can't help it. Especially if you hear a song you just want to jam to. They've gotten really into Woody the Woodpecker lately. Like, they've watched it before, but up until now they just really didn't care for it. But now it's Woody the Woodpecker this, and I'm like, alright, whatever. Alright, so I'm going to come in with this light, shimmery, like a champagne color eyeshadow. It is called Sateen Ribbon. I'm going to use that on my lid. And I'm just going to use my finger. It works. But yeah, I still need to find something to keep these kids busy. I need to get some food coloring and cornstarch. I want to get a bunch of different stuff that they can make different stuff with. I want to get some Skittles, show them how the colors melt off. That would be pretty cool.
I'm sorry, one that's mommy.
What?
I'm sorry, that's mommy.
Wait, do what?
I'm sorry, that's mommy.
You're what in this? Hang on just a second. Do what?
I want you to inside for the show.
Oh, inside out? You want it right side out?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
The bike
Yes, ma'am.
for my baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Here. All right. Back to business. All right. So now I'm going to be using this. It's a blush. It is dark berry, but I always use it as eyeshadow because this blush is a little bit darker than what I normally would use as blush. So it's a perfect, excuse me, hang on, I dropped something, but it's a perfect eyeshadow. And I'm going to put that right on the outside corner. After I clean this brush, it's full of brown eyeshadow. I swear I'm going to clean my brushes. I feel like I just cleaned them and now they're dirty again. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, go sit down and watch TV with your sister. when I put a darker color on the outside of my eye, I like to put it in like a triangle shape, sort of like a point. Oh yeah. Unglued from the TV. Go play, please. Please. My 3-year-old, she'll come in here and want to watch TV, and just as soon as everybody sits down to get comfortable, I want to play in the playroom. Ay, ay, ay. She's about indecisive as I am. I'm not even gonna lie. That's where she gets it from. Alright, so I'm gonna make sure this outside corner is nice and blended with that dark berry blush. It's one thing I do like about Farmasi products is it's all versatile. So you can like mix and match whatever you use. You can use blush as an eyeshadow, you can use eyeshadows, whatever, you know. There's a pigment that we have called Violet. It's a loose pigment that I did with my eye look the other day, but I also dabbed just a little bit of it like in the middle of my lip as like a highlight. Oh man, that was so pretty. I loved it. I wasn't very brave to use it as a highlight yet. I don't know how I would feel with like a purple shimmer, you know what I'm saying? But I do have a loose pigment called Cosmic that's silver. Just haven't used it as highlight. I'm trying to work myself up to be able to do it, because I still get very intimidated by, you know, new stuff, especially if I don't know how to use it. Like I've never used loose powder eyeshadow and stuff before, so needless to say, I got all over the place, but it was pretty. Alright, let's go to the other eye. Like I said, my eye makeup takes the longest to do. I don't understand why, but it just does. My mom commented yesterday, she's like, your new phone has like the best quality. You're so clear now on your lives. I'm like, yeah, now but you can see all my boo-boos. She's like, no. It's just awesome that you can actually see instead of having like a little blur. And I'm like, yeah, I'm still getting used to it. That's faux show. Y'all, I was so ill this morning when I started dinner. I usually, if I put chicken in the crock pot, I'll use cream of mushroom soup and ranch, just because it's so good. And then spices. I always put spices in there. But I didn't have any cream of mushroom soup after I done poured ranch in there and the spices. I'm like, I have no cream of mushroom soup. I had to use cream of chicken. I don't really like cream of chicken soup in my food. I don't like it at all. But we'll see how it works. Knowing my kids, I'm not going to like it and they're going to love it. So, my husband brought home cream of chicken. I'm like, why? What is that? Ooh. I don't like the smell of it. And if I don't like the smell of something, I can't eat it. I don't like it. Like last night, they wanted spaghetti for dinner. I had to eat leftover chili because I am so tired of spaghetti. And then when I made the spaghetti, my lidless, the one that was begging for spaghetti, didn't even eat it. I'm like, why? Alright, I'm going to put just a little bit of this dark berry up underneath my lash waterline. I usually will try to put the color that I put in the crease underneath, but since it's so light, I'm just going to go ahead and use this dark berry. I want it to be able to be seen. My bearded dragons are so ill at me right now. Like, we try to make sure that they have like the roaches and the worms and stuff that they usually eat. Besides, you know, collards and bananas and stuff like that. But here lately, because of the virus stuff, it's been kind of hard to get bugs. And so my husband ended up having to get like freeze-dried bugs. Oh, they are not happy about it. I mean, they'll pick at it, but as far as actually, you know, eating it like they're supposed to, I'm like, oh my gosh. The kids have been trying so hard to get them to eat to the point where they're, you know, those little bitty yellow flowers that you grow, like, that grow out in your yard, the weeds? Well, the bearded dragons can eat those. So they've been going out there picking some here. Lizards have nothing to do with them, but they're still picking them, and these are for the lizards. Okay. Made a boo-boo yesterday and turned the sprinkler on to water our garden. We have sunflowers, cucumbers, and watermelon. Well, I left it on a little too long, so by the time I went out there to turn the water off on the sprinkler, my sunflowers were kind of like, they're perked back up today, but they were kind of puny yesterday. I'm like, ooh, I don't need to leave the water on that long. I love sitting outside because we have this red-tailed hawk that lives in our neighborhood, and he'll just fly around the house. He'll sit in front of the oak. He'll sit in the oak tree in front of my house, or if we're in the backyard, he'll sit in the pecan trees in our backyard. He just sits there and chills, watching us. And when he's been coming around ever since we moved, like I've asked a couple of our neighbors, y'all usually see this hawk flying around? No, we didn't see it before. But we moved in and there's a red-tailed hawk living in the neighborhood now. I'm like, how cool is that? I've always heard that they're lucky, like really lucky. So I'm like, I wonder if that's what's keeping us having good luck lately. Because goodness gracious, we need all the luck we can get. Ugh. Between having 3 kids and a house to take care of and bills, and we need all the luck we can get. I swear. Alright, so I'm going to come back into the highlighter palette and use this pink, this really light pink, to put in the corners right here and right up underneath my brow. And I see where I boo-booed on my brow right there. But I'm not going back and fixing it. It is what it is. I swear I make some of the weirdest faces. I've got a sneeze coming on and I can't figure out if it wants to come out or if it just wants to mess with me. I can't stand it. Like, you ever feel like you got a sneeze and it just won't come out? I can't stand it. Ugh. Sorry, y'all. Shoot, if anything, laugh at it. I laugh at myself all the time. Especially when I have one of those, I cannot believe I did that moments. Ooh, before I forget, I need to put my mascara between my legs and go ahead and get it warm. I've noticed warming it up before I put it on, it goes on so much better. But the first time I tried it, I'm not even gonna lie, the first time yes, a hawk. He's freaking awesome. Well, I say it's a he, but I really don't know. But it's freaking cool. Like, oh man. Just to see him flying up into the sky and then seeing the sun reflect on his red feathers, his tail feathers. Oh, he's so pretty. And I don't like birds. I don't. But he's a pretty bird. I want to hear more about the hawk. I think it was like, from what I grew up understanding, it's more like a Native American type myth or whatever. But they're supposed to be good luck. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll show, but I'm trying to figure out what color eyeliner I want to use today. I'm tired of using black eyeliner and white. I've got this violet color. I've got silver. Let's see if I can. Silver. grayish color. I feel like I got a frog in my throat today. That's that violet. I mean, to me, it kind of looks more like a... I mean, it looks purple, but it's more like a darker purple. Like, if I didn't know better, wouldn't know it's purple. But that's just my personal opinion. And then I have... I don't know where it went. This one. It's like a blue. I've been using the blue a lot, too. I love this blue liner. So I think I'm going to put everything back that I've been using a lot. Alright, so I put these two back. I swear, I need to organize my stuff. I have too much. I have a lot of stuff. I've got a guardian angel. Maybe. That's pretty cool. I didn't think about it like that. That is pretty neat. I'm going to use the grayish silver eyeliner. And I'm not even going to attempt a wing or anything like that. Just a quick little line. There's something about a little bitty line up against your lash line that just makes you feel so confident. It does. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like yesterday, I was sitting there taking pictures of my makeup that I did on live, and I'm like, I'm missing something. Like, I just don't look right. And then I really got to look, and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot eyeliner. I was so ill about it. To the point that I did not post a picture, like, of my actual, I mean, I put it in my stories, but I didn't put a picture on my timeline. I'm like, yeah. I don't know. Oh, it's sparkly, like a sparkly silver color. This one, matter of fact, is out of stock right now. It'll be back in, I'm thinking next week. I believe that's what it said. I have a thing in the my back office that tells me what's out of stock, when it's going to be back in, etc. and so forth. My hair. God, I'm going to invest in a wig. It's going to be a sexy wig. See, I forgot what I was talking about. If you see it, you'll like it. I'm sorry, my mind's... I'm one of those people that will sit there and talk about something, and then I'll go on to talking about something else and completely just forget what I was talking about. I've got the attention span of a goldfish, so it's bad, but I try to remember. Like, I'll actually go live. After I get off my live, I will go back and re-watch it just so I can figure out what everybody's talking about in my comments and I can respond to it. My memory is bad. I make fun of myself. I'm like, I'm Dory off of Finding Nemo because I really will forget. It is what it is. Alright, just a little thin line on the lash line. Feeling a ton better already. The camera quality of this phone is really good. Like, it's super clear. I don't know if I like that. But at least I don't have to, like, get on live and go ahead and zoom my lens. It's already, like, you're in my mug just as soon as I turn it on with this phone. I need to get me a pretty backdrop. But everyone that I find, I've seen someone else have it. And I don't want a backdrop that somebody else has. I want to be, like I said yesterday, if I get a backdrop, I won't be somebody to see that backdrop and like, oh, that's Crystal. You know? It's me. I might just make one. Wouldn't that be pretty cool? Like, get a canvas type thing and just, like, I don't know. I'm not giving my ideas. But I think that would be cool to make my own backdrop. Think outside the box. I need to figure out how to get crafty. That's right. I got to figure out how I can get my views on YouTube up. Like, I've just started a YouTube channel, so I don't really know how it works as far as, you know, how to get people to specifically watch your video, because of all the millions of other videos out there. Of course, there's like tons of videos out there that will tell you how to boost your channel, but being a mom of 3, I don't have time to sit down and watch videos. Like, I'm lucky to get to sit down and do my lives almost every day. Lucky. There have been a couple times where I've gone live and I've actually had to get off camera while I'm recording, you know, live. Like, hey, y'all. So, I'm lucky if I get to sit down and do this for a few minutes. And that's one thing I was talking to my husband about the other day. I'm like, we just moved from about 1,200 square foot house to a 2,100 square foot house. Why are y'all up my butt all the time? Like, why? I remember being a kid, and I stayed anywhere but up my parents' butts. I was off doing my own thing. I stayed outside or in a book. You can catch me up my parents' butt. I could care less what they were up to. I'm just being honest. I could care less what they was doing. Ain't time for all that. And that's what I don't understand about kids nowadays. All they want to do is either be up your parents' butt or be glued in front of a TV. I'm like, go do something. Find something to do. But oh, I'm so mean if I tell them to get up from watching TV to go play. So mean. You know what? I'll be the evil stepmom, bonus mom, whatever you want to call it. I don't like saying bonus mom. I mean, stepmom, just because we're family. I'm going to be here for a while. We're family. Alright, so I'm coming in with the Stay Matte Foundation. I mixed these two together. Got 02 Porcelain and 03. I believe this is Sand. I'm in between shades. So I mixed these two together and it usually works wonderful. When I mix them, I do use a foundation brush to mix it, but I won't use a foundation brush to blend it. I can't stand using a foundation brush to blend. Like, it doesn't do what I want it to. So just a little bit of blending. Y'all, I'm gonna start nicknaming myself the Swatch. I am constantly walking around with makeup on my hand. Even if I've done washed my face, you can look at my hand, I've got makeup on my hand. I'm gonna start calling me the Swatch. Let me swatch you. And I can't stand using a blending bud either. Like, I came on live the other day and someone was like, no, you're putting your foundation on wrong, honey. You got to use a blending bud. No, I don't. I love using brushes. It's just a personal preference. Everybody's different. I am so ready. I said this yesterday, but I can't help it. But I'm so ready to get some more highlights. So I need all the beauty stuff to open back up where I can actually go. Actually, my hair lady comes to me, so I need the stores to open so she can go get the stuff. And do my hair. Oh my gosh, it's killing me. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt and now I'm starting to get hot. Like, I woke up this morning, it was, what, 50 degrees outside? I'm like, why? What the heck is this? Like, we're in the South. I try not to disclose my location a lot on live, but, you know, we're in the South. Why is it so cold? Like, I do not get it. We did have wind advisories out yesterday. Last night I was laying in bed trying to focus on how to, I need to put a little bit more, how to upload my videos to YouTube, because I'll take my Facebook lives and download them to YouTube. That way I'm not going on live on Facebook having to take my makeup off just to make another video for YouTube. You need to think smart, not hard. Sometimes it's just easier that way. That's what I tell my kids. I'm like, y'all, think smart, not hard. And they're like, shut up. It's true though. Like, sometimes I'll ask them to do something, they'll be doing it halfway around the monkey's uncle's crack, trying to get it done. I'm like, think smart, not hard. Don't make it hard. Oh, y'all, I want to get one of those things that you can like put on your finger and put foundation and mix it. It's so much easier than having it all over your hand. I don't know what they're called though. I've seen other people using them. I'm like, I need that. But as soon as I figure out what the name of them is, I'm going to be ordering one. Because sometimes, like I said, I'll take my makeup off my face and forget that it's on my hand. And I'm just sitting there walking around with makeup over. Uh-oh, sorry about that. My internet connection sucks. We upgraded to the top of the line of the internet company that we have, like the top that they have, and my internet still crawls slower than rocks. Like, I'm pretty sure a rock will crawl faster than my internet sometimes. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Want to make sure I'm good and blended first. Alright. Sitting there trying to put my brush in the wrong spot. Y'all, my mind's all over the place. I'm going to be coming into the 3-in-1 palette today. I'm going to be using it for blush, bronzer, and highlight. Bronzer, highlight, blush. This blush is a little darker than what I like to use. That was really fast. That came out super fast. Sorry. But it's you don't have to put a whole lot on. Like I said, I don't really like darker blushes because I feel like that's all you see. I want you to be able to see my eyebrows and my eyes and everything else. I want everything to look gorgeous. Sorry, y'all. I swear, every time I go live, somebody feels the need to call. I don't mind family doing it, but these telemarketers need to go on somewhere. Like, go away. No, I don't want to buy your health insurance and car warranties. Well, they'd be getting creative with it too. Like, oh, is this so-and-so? Yeah. Well, we was trying to call you. They make it sound like it's a doctor's office, and then I'm like, okay, what are you trying to call me for? You know, but in more of a polite tone. I'm not rude. And they're like, oh, we were trying to call you about your appointment for your extended warranty. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. There ain't nothing on my car that I can't fix myself, and my car is paid for. Y'all are not getting any more money out of me. Or any. None. At all. Like, I'm so cheap. If I don't have to spend the money, I'm not going to. Even though I would really like to get some press-ons and do my nails. I like using nail strips just because they're not as damaging to your nails, but I really want some press-ons. I tried to paint my nails last night and it's all over the place. So I don't like painting my nails. It gets all over the place for me. I mean, I used to be really good at it. Like, when I first married my husband and the kids were at school and I had nothing else to do, because I didn't know how to do my makeup back then. Didn't even have an interest in it. I would sit there and do my fingernails all the time. But now that I've got 3 kids, I just make a mess with it now because I'm trying to rush to get it done. I was sitting in the bed painting my fingernails at like 10:30 last night. I'm like, alright, I need to get this done quick. I'm ready to go to bed. I had to get up several times last night to make sure that it wasn't pouring down rain because the wind was so bad. Because it's literally in my backyard sounded just like the wind coming through from like a thunderstorm. It was strong. I'm like, do I need to go get outside kitty and put her in the garage? I mean, we leave it cracked for our garage. Always stays just enough where she can get up under the door. But I honestly thought I was about to have to go get that cat and bring her inside. I thought it was about to start pouring down rain. We don't need no more rain. I mean, other places around here might need rain, but my backyard does not need any more rain. Hi, hope you're having a good day. But yeah, my backyard is still trying to dry out from the last time it rained. Like I said, my yard does this, so the water all accumulates there at the bottom. It's mosquito haven. I don't know what it was. I mean, that wind had me tripping out. Like, why? You know, as much as we've been through already in 2020, you know, with the virus and all these tornadoes, weather's coming through, I'm done. I am done with 2020. Done. I'm ready to just skip summer, all this hurricane nonsense about to be coming through, and just skip to spooky season, because you got spooky season, Thanksgiving, Christmas. That's the best time of year. Okay? Spooky season, you get to try all kinds of different Halloween looks, and you get to play with more darker colors and makeup as far as actually creating something other than glam looks. Oh man, I love October. And I didn't like October until I started getting more into makeup. Makeup changes lives, guys. Like, I found a whole other side of my creativity that I didn't even know about until I started dabbling in makeup. It's crazy how that works out, right? Y'all, I have watched more YouTube videos on makeup than I'd like to admit. Or Facebook Lives. I have watched way too much. Alright, so I'm taking that bronzer. I've already done my forehead, my cheek line, underneath my jaw, so I'm hitting my nose. Right click. I get so busy jabbering that I forget to tell y'all what I'm doing. But getting on live and actually interacting with other people besides kids is so exciting for me. So I'm like, oh my gosh, hi guys, you know. Because I don't leave the house. Hardly ever. Like, there's been times I haven't left the house for like 2 months. It's that bad. I don't leave the house. But now that we have no other choice, because we would rather not, you know, be out and around people that may or may not have been exposed to this virus, and I'm like, nope. I don't want to go. I want to go out, but I don't want to go out. The only time I want to go out now is to go mud bogging. I would love going out down dirt roads, getting mud on the truck, just for my husband to have to go get it washed at the Goo-Goo. He's like, you're killing me. Nope. That's what I like to do. So, I think that we might have to stop going mud bogging as often, because I think something up underneath the truck starting, I think the shocks or something starting to get wore down or something. Alright, so I'm trying to find my concealer. Don't know what I did with it again. Y'all, I swear, if it was up to me to keep up with something to like save the planet, we're all doomed. Just saying. Alright, so I'm putting a little bit of concealer on the places that I'd like to highlight. Putting on concealer for me on the places I want to highlight makes the highlight, you know, pop just a little bit more. I like to glow, y'all. I don't care what other people say. When I do my makeup and I want to be glam, almost every single time I do my makeup, I'm gonna glow. Highlight makes me happy. It really does. Makeup makes me happy, guys. Like, my daddy texted me the other day. He's like, what do you want for Mother's Day? I don't know. Because if I would have said anything else, I'd be like, makeup. Or money for makeup. Or candy. Oh my gosh, I love candy. Or sweets. We love sweets in this house. Since we have been on lockdown, we have made 2 things of brownies. We have made 2 cakes. Cookies. We've been eating all the good stuff. Like, I swear, I've caught myself snacking more during this quarantine than any other time. And I'm like, why is this quarantine any different for us? We're used to staying home. Bored. I'm half tempted to get the kids and just go walk around the neighborhood. But then again, I'm one of those paranoid people. Somebody's going to end up I watch way too much, like, stuff on Facebook. Like, kids getting snatched and women getting snatched. To the point where I'm like, I don't even want to go walk in my neighborhood, even though we live in one of the nicest neighborhoods I have ever lived in. Like, the neighbors are great. When there's a couple times where they get rowdy and I'm just like, y'all, shut up. But, like the other night I was sitting in the bed working on some schoolwork and I kept hearing somebody talking. I'm like, what the is that? And I'm walking around the house, I check on the kids, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe the kids are just up talking. They're passed out. I'm like, what is going on? So I'm going to blend this concealer and then put transparent powder. Anyway, so I go outside and my neighbor is sitting on her back porch talking on the phone, and I'm in the house listening, like, trying not to hear her conversation. That's how loud she was, and her house is like way behind me. I'm like, honey, tone it down a little. It was like 10:30 at night, 10:30. I'm like, tone it down. Like, no reason to be talking that loud this late. You're gonna wake up the dead, honey. Alright, so I always use the small side of the two-sided brush to do this, and then I'll sit there and use the big side, just make sure it's good and blended. Y'all, my heart broke yesterday. I went on to my back office and I was looking for these two-sided facial brushes because I have a customer, really dear customer, wanting one, and we're discontinuing the two-sided facial brushes, guys. Oh, my heart broke. Like, I was just sitting there the last time I put in a bulk order. I'm like, maybe I should get one or two of these, you know, just to have on hand. And I didn't. And now they're gone, guys. But when something retires, something exciting comes. Always. I'm super excited. I've already heard through the grapevine that we're getting false lashes. So I need to learn how to do false lashes, guys. So I'm baking under my eyes. I've never used false lashes before, ever. So they scare me. But I really want to start practicing before we start coming out with them. That way I know how to do it. That way I'm not going to come on live going, what am I doing, you know? I have seen people go live trying to do falsies and they're, bless their hearts. Like, just bless them. That's a good thing about the South. You can say bless their heart. You can either mean it as very sarcastic, or you can actually genuinely mean bless their heart, you know. I love being Southern. I hear all the time, I love your accent. I love your accent. I'm like, what accent? Even though I know I got a really thick Southern accent. Can't help it. I know, it's funny. Like, there was one time we went to Tennessee and we went to this flea market, and I was buying a comforter set. It was a flea market. They had all this stuff, like, really cheap, and I'm like, I need this comforter set. So I bought it, and this lady's like, where are you from? I'm like, and I told her, I'm not going to go tell them, you know, where I'm actually from on live, but she's like, oh, I can tell. I'm like, how? She's like, oh, I can definitely tell. I'm like, is that good or is that bad? I was like, you know what? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. So to this day, I don't know whether it was good or bad. It's all good though to me. Like my niece, she moved to California a while back, and they were just sitting there talking to her like, whoa, we love your accent. No, 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 no. And she's like, thanks. It's just so weird when someone comments on your accent. Like, I didn't know like, it's not something that you consciously think about all the time. Like, is my accent okay? You know? I swear. Oh, I just heard the washing machine go off. I don't want to do laundry, guys. I just realized I'm sitting here talking like 90 miles an hour. I just get excited. I get really excited about my life. Makeup. And actually having a little bit of, you know, a feeling, well, at least having the feeling of having adult interaction. Alright, so I'm coming in with a 3-in-1 palette again with this blush. Like I said, I'm not usually one of those dark blush kind of girls, But I like this one. I mean, it's a little bit darker than what I usually like. But to hit a 3-in-1 palette and be like bronzer, highlight, blush, and just be in and out with it, go to. Oh, my oldest bonus daughter, she tickled me the other day. She's like, I'm like, what's that? She's like, can I get some of that chili paprika balsam? I'm like, what you need it for? And she's like, oh, my stomach's cramping. So I'm like, sure. Our chili paprika balsam is like for aches and pains, sore muscles, stuff like that. But she will use it when she's having stomach cramps. And she's like, I swear it works really good. So I'm like, yeah. Shoot, I don't have to personally use it. I don't really get bad stomach cramps. Just want to make sure it's all good and blended. I'm not, too dark. But, so I would prefer to give her that chili paprika balsam to rub on her tummy when she's having stomach cramps than actually giving her like Tylenol and ibuprofen. I'm one of those people that if I don't have to give you medicine, I'm not going to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, we always have cramps and aches, and it's just part of getting older. And sometimes we just have to learn to, yes. You talking about on your face? We have the rose water cleanser, the rose line. That's really good. Matter of fact, my sister-in-law has it. I got her some of the I got her some of the cleanser and the moisturizer. I didn't get her the toner and stuff like that. Just the cleanser and the moisturizer. And she's like, oh my God. Like, it's helping her skin clear up. All the places that, she had it. She was like, do you see this? Do you see it? And I'm like, I see it, girl. I see it. I see it, boo-boo. Oh, she's my girl. Like, I call her my sister wife. She's my sister-in-law, but she's my sister wife. She is my peanut butter to my jelly sandwich. It's amazing. Definitely need. I will message you. I'll give you more deets about it. See, just like that. Attention span of a goldfish. I swear. All right, coming back into the 3-in-1 palette. Bronzer, highlight, and blush. I'm going to be using the Gold Nimba highlight. Gold Nimba. Y'all, I can't sing worth a fart, but it's okay. Which is crazy, though, because in high school, I lettered in chorus before I dropped out. I made sure I at least lettered in something before I dropped out. So my high school chorus teacher really pushed me to at least, push for that goal, because she knew I wasn't digging high school. She could tell I was not. Like, I had friends, but I didn't have friends, and I was over high school after freshman year. Like, done. But every time we drive past my high school now, I'm like, that's where I went to school. Because my husband went to the competing high school. We have this rivalry, Warner Robins versus Northside Demons. Warner Robins Demons versus Northside Eagles. Blah, blah, blah. Can't even talk today. But yeah, but bad thing is, my entire, like, husband's side of the family was Northside. And so every freaking football season, they're like, Northside's gonna kick your butt. But in the past couple, let's see, my husband and I have been together 8 years, and there have been a few times where my high school football team stomped them. I'm sorry, but I'm 27 years old and I still have high school pride, even though I didn't graduate there. I swear. I was over it, though. I was, like, over the principal. I did not like dealing with the principal, especially when I got threatened. Someone threatened to stab me at school. You know, of course, we went to the principal about it. I know how to defend myself, but I shouldn't be having to go to school worrying about someone trying to stab me. So, you know, I was over it. I was done. And I actually dropped out middle of my 10th grade year, but they only accredited me my freshman year. I was so ticked off about it. But you know what? I graduated with my GED a year before my actual graduating class. So I was like, what then? Went right on into college. Didn't finish college though, because I got married and life happens. I'll eventually go back, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't finish what I was going for, because it's just it's not an interest of mine anymore. What's up? Whoa! Who did your makeup?
Me.
Oh, okay.
She touched up the top and I dragged it.
Okay, guys, look at her makeup. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
It's a little greasy.
Hi, beautiful. Y'all tried. All right, go watch TV or play or whatever it is that y'all are planning on doing. I swear. Just trying to be like Mama though. I gave her some old eyeshadow from the previous company that I was with. I mean, it's an old company that I was with, so I mean, it's not like I'm gonna sit here and use it on live. Put some clothes on. She does clothes on. She's got a tank top and some breeches. But most of the time she does run around naked. I cannot keep clothes on that child to save my life. I'm surprised she actually still has her clothes on. Like, I'm like, honey, you're getting to be a big girl. Don't nobody want to see your drawers. Yes, you do. They're JoJo Siwa drawers, mommy. I'm like, child for sale on Etsy, $5. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, here comes my favorite part, guys. Lippies. Lippies. I swear, I can't never figure out what I want to do, though. I haven't used this one in a while. Wild Rose. I used Goddess yesterday. This is it's not a usual color that I actually pick out for myself. Like, I felt so weird. I'm like, guys, I got too much. I'm like 5 away from having all of the liquid lipsticks. I swear I have too much, guys. I have a lot. I'm gonna have to get a better. I can't even talk. Golly, y'all. All right, I need a bigger container for my stuff. All right, we got Perfect Rose and we got Wild Rose. Let's see. Y'all, my hair is awful. This one. Perfect Rose. The bad thing is, like, I had just brushed it out before I put it up. I swear. Wild Rose? Okay. See, it's a good thing I started jabbering before I put it on. Oh, I swear. Alright, Wild Rose. I love it. Like, when I got this lipstick in, that's all I wore for like 3 or 4 times that I did my makeup. I was like obsessed. I got it around Valentine's Day, I believe. It matches my nails. Oh, y'all. I forgot to put a little bit of bronzer up underneath my lip. Gotta have that shadow effect. Gotta make these lips look bigger without having to get Botox. If I get Botox, it ain't gonna be for my lips. I'm gonna get it for this little thing right here. I swear, I always look so mad. Maybe because of all the times I've had to scowl at the kids. What are y'all doing? I'm telling you, raising your bonus kids from a young age is tough. Especially if you don't have kids of your own. You don't know what the heck you're doing. Because I was 20 years old when my husband and I got married. And, you know, they were with me all day long because he had to go to work. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Hell, at 20 years, excuse my language, but 20 years old, I don't even know how to take care of myself. I don't. But 8 years later, we're all here striving and thriving, so. What are y'all watching?
It's a picture that's run after,
I've seen it before. It's okay. All good. I try to be funny sometimes. Shoot. I'll be sitting there talking to my husband, and then, you know, I think I'm telling a pretty good joke, and I just start cracking up, and he's looking at me like, are you on something? Nope. Is your husband supposed to be off this weekend? I'm hoping mine is. I'm hoping whoever it is that they're having to cover the schedule for will get to come back soon. This schedule is ridiculous. This 3 days on, 1 day off is for the birds. I feel like I don't ever see my husband anymore. Not sure. Yeah, I don't either. I'm like, please. It's Mother's Day weekend. Come on. He was working last Mother's Day. I'm serious. He was working last Mother's Day. I can't keep up with it anymore either. Like, he'll send me an updated schedule. So, because I have it marked down on my calendar, so I know when he's off, when we can do stuff, yada, yada, yada. And I keep having to change it, and I keep writing in my calendar with pen. And I'm like, y'all gonna have to figure out what you gonna do. Because I can't keep marking stuff out in my calendar. But I write in my calendar with pen and put it on the wall so the kids won't erase it. They're so sneaky. Like, if you have something wrote down that you need to take care of, if they get a pencil and eraser, they're gonna try to erase it. Like, they are really sneaky. There was one time when they were littler. I don't know exactly how old they were, but they thought that it would be a very swell idea to get up after bedtime, after they knew that my husband and I were in the bed. We're not asleep, but in the bed, because we watch TV in the bed before we go to sleep. And they heard the TV on, so they're like, okay, they're not going to hear us. So they tiptoe out of their room, and they go down the hall to the kitchen and get into some green food coloring. They had that mess all over the place. It was bad. It was all over them. It was all over the kitchen. They had no choice but to come knocking on our door really softly. Oh, we done did something bad. It's funny now, but when it happened, I was livid. I was so mad. I was like, because, you know, I don't want to have to clean up green food coloring. Have you noticed that food coloring doesn't come out of stuff? So needless to say, they walked around green for a couple of days, and so I called them mini Jolly Green Giants. I was like, that is what y'all get for getting in green food coloring. We told you to go to bed, and y'all thought that y'all were just going to get up and do whatever you want to. This is what happens. It does. This is what happens. My kids, well, my bonus kids and my little one, she's starting to do the same thing, but they're like I'm gonna do what I want to when I want to, and you ain't gonna tell me no other way. And I'm like, we are gonna be in for a rough time come teenage years. All right, so I'm gonna come in with some Miss Sparkle lip gloss right over the Wild Rose. I let it dry for a minute, but this is Miss Sparkle lip gloss in Very Much, I believe. Yeah, Very Much. I still need to get my hands on the bubblegum one. Then I would have the whole collection. I need it. But every time, like I said, a lot of the times when I finally get time to do what I want to do, it's usually when the kids see me enjoying a little bit of peace and quiet, and they're like, Mom, I need you, I need this, I need that. You know, it's rough. Momhood is the only hood I want to be a part of, but it's rough. Hi, hope you're having a good day. I absolutely love this lip gloss over this. But like I said last time, if I put lip gloss over the liquid lipsticks, they don't stay all day. Versus just putting on liquid lipstick and, you know, like, I don't know, it's something in the lip gloss that kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, deteriorates a little bit, but it is what it is. It's still gorgeous. Alright, so last up is the Time Locker setting spray, and I love this stuff. I'll spray anywhere between 3 to 4 little pumps, but just because I get it at like a ridiculous price, like I get half off on everything, so this right here cost me like $4 and some change, so I can afford to be a little you know. And that's one thing I like about Farmasi. I'm a mom of 3, and so I can actually afford this makeup. Okay, like the company that I was with before, I would get so discouraged, so disappointed because I could not afford it. I could not afford it. And so I eventually, you know, came across my sponsor, and she was talking about Farmasi and, you know, stuff like that. I'm like, I need to try this, because I was really skeptical of joining a company for $19.99, and something just broke. Oh gosh. Okay, anyway, I'm done with my makeup, but this, like I said, I couldn't afford the products with my other company, and so now I can't afford this stuff, and so I'm just head over heels in love with all of it. But I need to go figure out what just broke. The cats just broke something. Now, hang on. I'll be in there in a minute. Something just broke, so I'm going to have to go clean it up and make lunch. So I hope y'all stay blessed, stay safe, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace.